Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel today. So I have a new setup for you. I feel like the background that I was using, my white wall, which is like right next to me, I felt like it was a little boring. I kind of want my videos, again, I know I said this before, but I want my videos to be a little bit more professional looking. So I had this whole idea in mind with the sheer curtain and the Christmas lights, but I'm too lazy to buy Christmas lights online, so I figured I would just wait till they come out in stores during the holidays, and yeah. Anyway, my background you're seeing today is my workspace, and this is basically where I do my makeup. I really want to film a fun, different type of video today, Battle of the Brushes, and I haven't used these brushes in quite some time, and they are the same thing, pretty much. This is the e.l.f. contouring brush, which looks like this. Now, this is about $6, well, it is $6 on the e.l.f. Cosmetics website. The same thing you can get in MAC for $35. This is the MAC 163 brush. Both are the same type of brush. If I can hold them, that would be nice. Both are the same type of brush. They are meant for contouring, really meant for sculpting out the face and to really add that dramatic dimension, definition back into the face. So I'm going to use one brush on one side of the face, the other brush on the other side of the face, see how they perform, see how they compare and differ, and let's just get started. So I zoomed you guys in a little bit closer. I'm kind of mad that I still have to wear my glasses. I'm having a lot of trouble with my contacts and my eyes lately, so I'm going to take them off, and I'm sorry if my concealer is not the greatest today. My right eye has been tearing like crazy ever since I put my concealer on, so if my under eyes look weird or wonky throughout this video, that is why. So anyway, for the purpose of the demonstration, I do obviously want to use the same product, and for this I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in chocolate, and this is it right here. Probably seen this, and obviously it smells like chocolate. It literally smells like hot cocoa on a nice cold winter night, even though I hate the winter, but it just smells amazing, and it is one of the darker bronzers that I do have, so I purposely chose this bronzer so you can really see how these brushes perform. So let's just start off. I want to see how the e.l.f. contouring brush performs. Now, this brush is retailed for $6, and I wanted to read off a little info for you before I get started. This brush claims to be specifically designed for advanced makeup application to help achieve professional looks. The densely packed hair and structured shape achieves flawless dimension along the cheekbones, forehead, jawline for targeted contouring. Perfect for using with pressed or loose bronzer powder, liquids, and creams to create beautiful sculpted all over the face. And it is also handcrafted, cut and shaped, blah blah blah, synthetic hairs. So I do have to say this brush is very nice, densely packed. It does have a really nice softness that a lot of e.l.f. Studio brushes are known for. It does have two colors to the brush, if you could see here. So the majority of the bristles are black, and then it goes up to the more beige white bristles at the very top here. So it is very soft. There is some fluffiness to it where it's going to be easy for us to blend. Now I feel like this brush, you may have to go in with a separate brush to kind of have more of a blended out contour. Some women, I find, do like that more really chiseled cheekbone type of flawless look. So if you are the type of person who doesn't like that, you may have to go in with a different brush to blend it out. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to use the brush specifically to blend it out and see how it performs. So again, e.l.f. contouring brush retails for $6, so let's see how this guy is. I'm going to just dip it in very lightly. I'm going to dip it in the entire length of the brush, if you could see here. And I'm just going to tap off a little excess. And I'm just going to kind of like draw a line. I don't really know if you could see because I can't see my viewfinder because I don't have my glasses on. But I feel like this right now, I could even see in the viewfinder even though it's all blurry. In the mirror, it's looking very, very sharp. I'm not really sure how this is going to blend out. So I'm just going to dust off a little bit on my wrist. I feel like this would be kind of hard to blend out because it's not really that fluffy, but it is doing a nice job of it. I mean, I don't know if my lighting is making it look more harsh than it is in person, but I'm just going to kind of blend that out with my finger a little bit. I mean, it is powder, so there is a little bit more forgiveness. I could definitely tell that this side is definitely more dramatic than this side. Obviously, I have nothing on that side, but still. I'm going to see how this performs on my forehead now. I really, really like bronzing and contouring my forehead, and there goes. I feel like it just adds a lot of a more polished look than having the forehead like naked. But that does a really nice job on the forehead area. I do also want to see how it performs on my nose, and again, I'm going to dip the product in, tap off the excess. So I'm pretty much just like tapping it on the side of my nose here, and I feel like that might not be the best brush for that area. I feel like no matter how little or how much you apply of a bronzer on your nose, a little can go an extremely long way. So yeah, I would prefer a different brush for your nose, but that's just me personally. Lastly, I want to see how this performs on my jawline area. Now, I personally like to go underneath my jawline, not exactly on the jawline because I have a more oval face. If you have more of a square face, then you would put it on the jawline, but for the sake of my face shape, I'm going to go underneath. And I'm just going to go... This does a much better job at holding the brush this way rather than this way. But either way, it does a pretty okay job at my jawline here. So all in all, I do like the way that this brush blended out. So yeah, that is the e.l.f. contouring brush. Retails for $6. I'm going to move on to the MAC 163 brush, and again I want to read you some information about it. And let's see, this brush retails for $35, and it says an ultra smooth brush with short, luxuriously silky synthetic bristles and a flat, wide top. A multi-purpose, multi-medium, but specifically designed to help create sharp contours with shaping and sculpting products. Hand-assembled, blah, 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 nickel-plated brass ferrules. So that's that. I do want to say that these bristles are... They are a lot more dense than the e.l.f. one. If you could see here how much less give this has than the e.l.f. one, but still, regardless, it is really nice and soft. I feel like this is a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit cleaner, not as wide, which is weird because the thing is the bristles are wider. So I do want to see also how this performs on my forehead. My hair, of course, Katie. I want to see how it performs on the nose area. Yeah, see, the nose, I feel I would not personally choose these brushes for the nose area. Lastly, I want to see how this brush performs on my jawline. Yeah, that gives a lot of pigment on there, so definitely, if you're using this brush for your neck, jawline, do be careful. But yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm just going to go finish up the rest of my makeup, so I'll be right back. So I am back for a final thoughts of my two brushes here. So I really feel like these two brushes, the MAC one and the e.l.f. one, did perform very, very well. And I was kind of expecting them both to have a little bit of rave and a difficulty of them blending out just because of the bristles are very dense. If I really had to choose between the two of them, personally I would go with the e.l.f. one, only because of the fact that the bristles do have a lot more give to it rather than the MAC one, which is just a little bit too dense for my personal taste. Both perform really, really well. Like I said before, I personally would not choose these specifically just to contour my nose. I would go in with an E40 brush by Sigma. I feel like this type of brush is just a lot easier to contour your nose with, personally. This is the brush that I use for my eyeshadows and for contouring. So personally, I wouldn't use these brushes to contour my nose because the width is just too big for my nose personally. But on the cheek area, the neck area, the forehead area, these brushes do perform really, really well. $6, $35. Personally, I feel like it's your choice. I mean, if you wanted to save a little bit extra money, if you've been lusting over the MAC 163 brush like I did, I would maybe think twice and go with the $6 brush. The savings of $29. Think how many other brushes you could buy with $30. I mean, you could probably get, what, 5, 10, 15, 20. You could probably get like 5 or so of this brush and a whole bunch of other e.l.f. brushes for the price of one brush. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So that was my first ever Battle of the Brushes type of video. I do have plenty of other brushes like you can see here, so let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see other videos like this comparing products. I was thinking of also doing of actual products itself. I have lots of dupes from drugstore and high-end, so I was thinking of maybe doing that on my channel. And that is all I have for today. Let me know too in the comments down below if you have any video suggestions that you would like to see. I hope you guys really take a moment to subscribe. It would really, really make my day. Follow me too on all my social media. I got you. Everything is linked down below. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Snupps, and Tumblr. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye guys.